Okay, good morning. So we'll start with our lecture. Okay, so in last lecture, we have seen the Fourier series on two types of intervals. What is the first type?
0 to 2 pi,
Right. And the second type was?
minus pi to pi.
Minus pi
Right.
to pi.
Correct. And on minus pi to pi, what we have to do is?
Check
the
function
function.
even or neither even or odd.
Right. We have to check whether the function is even, odd, or neither even nor odd. And if it is even, what is 0?
Bn is 0.
Bn is 0.
Correct. If it is odd, what is 0?
An
A
is
not an A.
Right. And if it is neither even nor odd?
nothing is 0.
Nothing
Right.
is 0.
So we have seen that. Now we will go to the next type of interval. What is that?
0 to pi.
Right. That is called,
Cosine series and sine series.
right, half range Fourier series. There are two types we have seen already, and the interval is what? 0 to pi.
Pi.
Right. Do you remember the definitions? Do I need to write it again? Chalo, we'll write. First is half range Fourier cosine series. What is the Fourier series?
A naught plus
Right.
summation
Cosine
raised to infinity a n cosine x.
an cos nx. Correct. N is 1 to infinity. And it is exactly same as?
Even function.
Minus
Right.
pi.
Right. Correct. So what is a naught there? 1 by
1 by pi.
pi, right? 0 to pi. F of x dx. And an is
2
by
upon pi
2 by
into
pi.
right.
root of f of x cosine
0
x.
to pi f of x into cos nx dx. Okay, this is the half range Fourier cosine. You just notice the interval. If the interval is half, it is the half range. And second is half range Fourier. Is any
Sine
doubt
series.
with that? Sine
Are
series.
you writing on whiteboard? Nothing is visible.
Isn't it visible?
No,
No,
ma'am.
divide
Okay, just a minute. I'm writing. Can you check now?
Yes,
ma'am.
Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, good. Chal. So it is then. What is the half range Fourier sine series? F of x is equal to
Summation en to 1 raised to
1 to
infinity n
infinity.
sin
en
x.
sin
Sin
nx. Right. N is 1 to infinity. And where Bn is
2 upon pi
2 by
integration
2
into
by
pi
pi f of
x
x
and
sin
x
nx
dx.
0
dx.
to pi f of x into sin nx dx. Exactly similar to the odd function in
Odd
minus
function.
pi to pi.
minus pi to pi.
Correct. Chalo. So we will see the example now. Find half range cosine series for f of x is equal to x minus 1 square in 0 to pi. Okay. So the very first interval you notice here is, what is the interval?
0 to pi.
Right. Which is what? Your interval is 0 to pi, which is what?
Half range series.
Right, which is half range interval, right? So we have to find half range. Is it fixed now that we are going to find half range?
Yes.
Yes, right. But half range what? There are two types. Half range cosine is there and half range sine is there.
Cosine.
Right. So they will ask you in particular what you have to find. So it is asked cosine. So we are going to find half range Fourier cosine series. Right. Now, next, sometimes they will not write a half range. They will just say find cosine series for. So how will you identify this is half range?
By checking the interval.
Checking the
Right.
function.
So if checking the interval, right? If
Yes.
it is 0 to pi, interval is half, means it is half range cosine series. If they don't use the word half range, you can identify from the interval. So we are writing the definition half range Fourier cosine f of x is a naught plus summation an cos nx. N is 1 to infinity, where a naught is, I'm just writing it again, 1 by pi, 0 to pi, f of x dx. And an is 2 by pi, 0 to pi, f of x into cos nx dx. I hope तुम्ही सर्वांनी होमवर्क केलाय. दिलेला. Sure. So we'll now find a naught and an, and we'll substitute in 1 and we'll get the answer. So a naught is 1 by pi, 0 to pi integration. What is the function?
X minus 1 bracket square.
Right, x minus 1 square dx. So either you can take a square of this and then integrate, or you can write the integration directly. You have a formula. Which formula? Integration of something raised to n. It is not simple x, it is a function of x, means it becomes some function, so something raised to n. What is that?
Something raised to n plus 1 upon
Right? Upon
n plus 1.
and extra thing?
Derivative of that n.
Where it is in numerator, denominator?
In denominator.
Right, into derivative of something. Correct. This is the formula. So we'll apply it here. So it becomes a naught is 1 by pi. Integration x minus 1 square. It is x minus 1 raised to something raised to n plus 1. So 2 plus 1, 3 upon 2 plus 1, 3 into derivative of this something. What is the derivative?
1.
1. Derivative of x is 1 minus 1 each. Yes. So this is the derivative and this is from 0 to pi. 3 comes out 1 by 3 pi. Upper limit for this x is pi. So pi minus 1 cube minus lower limit for the x is 0. So 0 minus 1 cube. So it is 1 by 3 pi. Pi minus 1 cube minus 1 cube, that is minus 1, so minus minus becomes plus. Okay, it is enough. We can stop here. This is your a naught. Clear? Now we'll go to an. An is 2 by pi, 0 to pi, f of x into cos nx dx. And for an, we are writing cos. If it is bn, we are writing sine. Remember. And how will you solve the integration?
UV.
Okay. In particular, more particular,
Leibniz rule.
Leibniz rule. Can we apply Leibniz rule?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Which function is u? The first
X
X
function.
minus 1 bracket square.
Right. Why it is u?
Because after some derivatives it will be 0.
Right. Its derivative is getting 0. And this is your v. Why it is v? It is an integrable function. Do you know these conditions for Leibniz?
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes,
we have
ma'am.
choose a u and v. We apply now. So it is u as it is first into what?
Sin nx upon
Integration.
Right. Integration of this. Integration of cos is
Sin
sine
nx upon
upon it. Correct. U v1 minus u dash. What is the derivative? Something raised to n.
2 into x minus 1.
N into something raised to n minus 1, that is 1, into derivative of that something, that is 1. So we are not writing 1 again. Yes, derivative is done. Now integration of this.
Minus cos
cos
n
nx
square.
upon
Right. Integration of sine is minus cos nx upon n, already 1 n into n square. Plus minus plus. Derivative of this term.
2 minus 2.
2x minus 2. So derivative of 2x is 2, minus 2 is constant. So 0, 2 into integration of this term. Minus sign as it is, integration of cos is sine.
Minus sin x upon n.
Right. So minus sin nx upon n cube. Is
cube.
this over?
Yes.
Yes. Because its next derivative will be 0.
0.
So this is from 0 to pi. Okay, we'll put now upper lower limits. It is 2 by pi. Upper limit, we are writing pi. So if it is pi here, what will be the value?
0.
0.
0. Correct. If it is pi here, it will survive and it will be like, here it is minus, here it is minus, so it becomes plus. X is pi minus 1 into cos n pi upon n square. And if it is pi here,
0.
right, sine n pi, which is 0. So this is 0. Okay, this is upper limit minus lower limit now. When x is 0,
0.
Zero.
sine 0 is 0, right? So this is 0. Minus minus is again plus 2. 0 minus 1 minus 1 into cos 0. Cos 0 is 1
1.
1.
upon n square. Right. And then it is again sine 0 for the lower limit. So it is
0.
0.
and this is done. So we will take it forward. 2 by pi, you just tell me the values, okay? 2 by pi. The rest part all is 0. And what is here? 2 into pi minus 1 cos n pi. What is cos n pi?
Minus 1 raised to n.
Right. So into minus 1 raised to n upon n square is there. Okay, so we have written this 2 into pi minus 1 raised to n upon n square. This is 0, 0. Here it is minus 2 and outside is minus, so it becomes 2 upon n square. So plus 2 upon n square. Yes. So we'll take the common thing out. So what is the common? 2 by n square. Take it out. 2 into 2, 4 by pi n square. And the remain is pi minus 1 into minus 1 raised to n plus 1 is your an. A naught an we got. Now we can substitute in the equation number 1, that is the half range Fourier series. So 1 becomes f of x is equal to f of x is this. A naught, just write A naught, 1 upon 3 pi, check once, pi minus 1 cube plus 1. This was A naught plus summation an. This is an, 4 by pi n square, pi minus 1 raised to n plus 1 into cos nx, an into cos nx. Is it done? Is this the half range required? Is the required half range Fourier cosine series. Done. That is what was asked. Any doubt you can ask. No doubt. Should I go to next question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, chal, write the question. Find the Fourier sine expansion of. Find the Fourier sine expansion of e raised to ax in 0 to pi. Read the question first properly and then tell me what we are going to find. First thing you should notice the interval. What is the interval?
0 to pi.
0
Right,
to pi.
0 to pi, which is
Half
half.
range.
Right, correct. So we have decided here it is a half range. But half here is here the word half range used?
No.
No,
No.
there is no such word. Find half range. So we have to decide we are finding half range or just the Fourier series. And it depends on the interval. So yes, interval is half, we are finding half range. Correct? Everyone is getting this, though the word is not used. Now half range is fixed. So which half range we are going to find?
Sine.
Right. So here we are finding half range Fourier sine series. They will tell this particularly, is it sine or cosine? And here half interval. So we have decided that we are going to find half range. Okay. So what is the half range Fourier sine series? f of x is
X equal to summation n equal to 1 raised to infinity bn sin nx.
right, bn sine nx. Sine is only having sine in it. So sine is along with bn. So yes, there is bn only. But an are with cos. So we are not writing cosine terms. So n or an are absent there. So here bn is equal to, what is bn?
2 upon pi
Correct.
integration 0 to pi f of x sin nx dx.
Right. 2 by pi, the modified definitions. 2 by pi, 0 to pi, f of x into sine n x dx. Okay, chalo. We'll find bn then. Bn is 2 by pi, 0 to pi, f of x. What is our f of x? We
E
have
raised to
not
x.
defined
to
it. So we will define it here first. Let f of x is, what is the function?
e raised to x.
Right, e raised to ax. We will define first. Because we are writing everywhere f of x and f of x is not defined. It should not be like that. So f of x is defined e raised to ax. So we are finding here integration e raised to ax. No, not just e raised to x. What is with that?
Sin nx.
Right. We are finding bn. So with sin nx and dx. How will you integrate?
Formula we can use here. Integration e raised
Yes,
sin
we
bx.
cannot apply Leibniz. Can we?
No, we can't
No.
use
Yes,
Leibniz.
no, yeah, right. Yeah, as neither of the functions derivative is 0, so we are not able to write here Leibniz. So there is a formula, if you remember, integration e raised to x sine bx dx. What is that?
E raised to x upon a square plus b square in bracket
Correct.
a sin bx minus b cos bx.
A into sine bx, and whenever it is of sine, there is negative sign in between. A becomes b, sine becomes cos. Okay, this is the formula, so we are going to use that here. What is A?
A
A itself. What is B?
n
Right. So we will use now. So Bn is, can I take it forward? Just a minute. I'll take it forward. Bn is 2 by pi, 0 to pi, e raised to ax into sine nx dx. 2 by pi, we are applying now. Integration of this is e raised to ax upon a square plus b square. A is a, b is n square into a. A is a into sine
nx
nx. If it is sine, negative in between. B, what
minus
is b?
n
N. Sine becomes
cos nx.
cos
Cos.
nx. This is the integration, and this is from 0 to pi. Now we put upper lower limits and we'll find the answer. Right. So upper limit we are substituting is pi. So e raised to a pi upon a square plus n square into a sine n pi. What is that?
0.
Right.
0.
Do I need to write? Okay, I'll write a sine n pi minus n cos n pi. Okay. This is the upper limit. Minus. Now lower limit is 0. E raised to 0 upon a square plus n square into a sine 0 minus n cos 0. Everywhere x is 0 for the lower limit. So 2 by pi, yes. E raised to a pi, a square plus n square into this is 0 minus n. What is cos n pi?
Minus 1 raised to n.
Minus
Correct. Upper limit done. Minus e raised to 0 is 1 upon,
1 a square plus n square.
right. What is sine 0?
0
0. And what is cos 0?
1
1.
1.
Yeah.
So n into 1, n. And this is lower limit also done. And if we check from both the terms, what is common?
1 upon a square plus n square.
Minus plus n square.
N upon. You can take that n also, right? N upon n upon. So 2 by pi n upon a square plus n square. If we take out, this is negative, so we'll write it later. This is n upon a square plus n square plus. So here it is 1. And n upon goes out, so it is minus of minus 1 raised to n into e raised to a pi. Is the required Bn. Is it? Is it correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So we can write it in equation number 1. So equation 1 becomes f of x is equal to, so e raised to ax is equal to summation, right, bn. What is bn? Just write it there.
Hello, ma'am.
But 1 minute, huh? Just write your answer. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm sorry. So we are writing the answer. What is that? A bn. We are writing bn. Bn is 2 by pi n upon a square plus n square 1 minus 1 raised to n e raised to a pi. Bn into sine nx is the required half range Fourier sine series. Right. I hope you all have written. Correct?
Yes,
Is there
ma'am.
any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Sure. Good. So we'll go to the next question now. Find half range sine series for f of x is equal to x pi minus x in 0 to pi by 2, and it is in pi by 2 to pi, and hence deduce that. Hence deduce that pi square by 8 is equal to 1 by 1 square, 1 by 3 square, plus 1 by 5 square, plus so on. Okay, this is what is given, and it is asked find half range sine series. So we know that what we are going to find. But before that, what is the interval?
0 to pi.
0 to
Is
pi.
it right? So it started with 0, ends with pi, and there is one discontinuity at pi by 2. Okay, you want previous slide? Just a minute. Shubham, is there any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, sure. So given is the question where interval is defined 0 to pi with one discontinuity. So 0 to pi, here the interval is 0 to pi, right? And we are going to find half range Fourier sine series, right? So it is f of x is summation bn sine nx, n is 1 to infinity. This is equation 1, where bn is Define Bn.
2 by pi.
Right. 2 by pi. 0
0
to
to
pi.
pi.
Right.
Of
F
x
of
sin
x
x.
into sin nx dx. Correct. Now we put the values in it. So 2 by pi. 0 to pi. F of x is. What is f of x in 0 to pi? Let me show you. What is f of x in 0 to pi? 0 to pi is getting breaked into two parts. बरोबर आहे का? 0 to pi वर इंटिग्रेशन कसं लिहिणार आहे? हे ब्रेक झाले. कसं ब्रेक झाले? तसं इंटिग्रेशन पण ब्रेक होईल. How will the integration break then?
Integration 0 to pi by 2. X.
Right. So first is 0 to pi by 2 and this 2 by pi is constant common outside and it is from
Pi by
Pi
2
by
pi.
2 to pi.
right pi by 2 to pi. Correct. And in 0 to pi by 2 then the function is, you can check it. In 0 to pi by 2 function is
X.
x, right? X into that sin nx as it is into dx. And in pi by 2 to pi, what is the function?
Pi minus x.
Right,
Minus x.
pi minus x into sin nx dx. 2 by pi is out for both the functions, both the integrations actually. So 2 by pi into, how will you solve this first integration?
Leibniz.
Leibniz rule.
Perfect. U and V. What about this?
Leibniz rule.
Right, this is U, this is V in that. So chalo, we'll find it. First is this integration. U into, what is integration?
Minus cos nx upon n.
Cos x upon n.
Right, correct. Then there is negative.
Minus 1.
Derivative
One.
of this, 1. Integration of this,
Minus sin nx
Minus
upon n.
sin nx
minus
upon n
sin
square.
nx upon n square. Now everyone is able to write this. This is over from 0 to pi by 2. Correct. And second, again Leibniz, U as it is into V1 minus cos nx upon n. The same part we are doing. So we know these integrations. Here is also sine, here is also sine. Okay, uv1 minus derivative of this,
Minus
1.
1.
Minus
right,
1.
into integration of this minus of sin nx upon n square. And this is from pi by 2 to pi and here it complete. Okay, so we now will deal with pi by 2 first time. We have dealt with pi, 0, 2 pi. There is pi by 2 now. Okay, so we first write the upper lower limits and then we'll decide. Okay, for x, we have first 2 by pi is there. For x, we are writing pi by 2. Just a minute. Two by pi, yes. And upper limit is pi by 2. So if we put here pi by 2, so x is pi by 2, negative sign pi by 2 into cos n pi by 2 upon n. So I can write here pi by 2n upon n, 1 upon n. Can I do that? Do you understand? Okay, forget.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if you can't, so just x is pi by 2, here x is pi by 2 upon n is there as it is. Minus minus becomes plus sine n pi by 2 upon n square. Upper limit is done. Minus lower limit, that is we are writing 0. So 0 into anything is 0 and sine 0 is also 0.
0.
Right, so this upper part is done. Now we'll go with this. Okay, so it is plus, we are writing upper limit pi. So pi minus pi, it becomes
0.
0 and here it is sine n pi.
0.
That is also 0, right? Upper limit done. Minus, now we put pi by 2 here as lower limit. So pi minus pi by 2,
Minus pi by 2.
Minus pi by 2.
pi minus pi by 2 is pi by 2, right? Pi minus
Yes.
pi by 2.
Yes.
2 pi minus pi by 2. And there is negative sign. So minus pi by 2, correct. Into cos n pi by 2 whole upon n. And if we put it here, what is the sign? Minus, minus, minus. Minus sine n pi by 2 by n square. Don't write it. Can we write it at 0? Sine n pi by 2. Can we write it 0?
Yes.
No. That is not sine n pi. That is sine n pi by 2. So you just think now, if n is 1 here, what it will be? So is it for pi by 2? Is it sine n pi? If it is sine n pi, it is 0. But if it is sine n pi by 2 or something else, it is not 0. Right? So for n is 1 sine pi by 2, it survives, it is 1. So we cannot generalize in pi by 2 case, like in pi or 2 pi. Okay, don't write the generalized value for pi by 2. So that's why I have written pi by 2 as it is. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so take it forward and see, is there something getting cancelled? Yes, this is minus pi by 2 cos n pi by 2 by n, and this is minus minus plus pi by 2 cos n pi by 2 by n. Can I cancel it here only?
Yes.
Okay, chalo, this gets cancelled, right? And this is plus sine n pi by, it is minus minus plus sign, so it get added. So therefore bn is, what is bn? 2 by pi is outside as it is, into this 2 get added, so it becomes 2 times of the term, 2 times sine n pi by 2 upon n square. Right? So it is 4 upon pi n square into sine n pi by 2. You cannot write the generalized value as if it is 1. Sine pi by 2 is 1. If it is 2, so sine 2 pi by 2, that is sine pi is 0. If it is 3, sine 3 pi by 2, that is minus 1. So we cannot generalize. Okay, so let it as it is. Don't write the value. So this is your Bn. Write it in equation number 1. Your final solution will be there. So therefore, f of x, 1 becomes f of x is equal to, f of x is break, so we are writing it as it is, summation Bn 4 upon into, okay, this is your Bn into what?
Sin n x.
Right, into sin nx is the required half range Fourier sine series, but I guess there is a deduction, right? And deduction is open, so we have to open the summation up. So we'll do that. So this f of x is, what is constant? What will come out?
4 by 5.
Right. So 4 by pi is out. Inside summation, it is sine n pi by 2 upon n square into sine nx. These are all having n in it, so it let inside the sum. Okay, try to open. So 4 by pi. If n is 1, what is the term? If n is 1, it is sine pi by 2, right, upon 1 square into sine 1x. What is next? For 2, sine
Sin
pi,
pi upon 2
okay,
square
sine pi upon 2 square, sine 2x,
into sin 2x.
correct. Plus, what is next term?
Sine 3 pi
Sin
by 2
3 pi
upon
by 2 upon 3 square into sin 3x.
Correct. Next term, sine
Sin 2 pi
2 pi
upon 4 square
4
into
pi by 2, correct, 2 pi upon 4 square,
square
sine 4x. We'll write one more. What is the next term? Sine
5 pi by 2
sin 5
upon
pi
5
by
square
2
into
upon
sine
5
5
square
x.
into sin
5
5.
pi by 2 upon 5 square into sine 5x. Right, plus so on. Chalo, we'll write the values now. Sine pi by 2. What is sine pi by 2?
1.
So it is 1 here. What is sine pi?
0.
0. And 0 into anything, the whole term is 0. What is sine 3 pi by 2?
Minus 1.
Minus
Right,
1.
minus 1. What is sine 2 pi?
0.
So
0.
this is also 0. What is sine 5 pi by 2?
Minus 1.
Plus 1. Pi by 2,
1.
3 pi by 2 minus, sine 5 pi by 2 plus, 7 pi by 2 minus, and so on. Okay, so this is plus 1. So we are writing it. F of x is equal to 4 by pi into 1 sine pi by 2 was there. So 1 by 1 square into sine x. Next term is 0, and then it is sine 3 pi by 2, which is minus 1 upon 3 square, sine 3x. Next is 0 again. Next is plus 1 upon 5 square, sine 5x, minus, what will be the next term? What do you think? Plus, minus, what will be the next?
Minus
Minus what? The term?
1 by 7 square into sine 7x.
Correct, because all odd are surviving and all the even terms are getting sine pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, and they are getting 0, right? So, okay, there is x, but in your deduction, we want all plus. Yes, it is there, it is there, it is there, but this is having negative, this is having positive, but we want it positive. So we have to choose our x here. Choose our x. So that this becomes 1. This becomes minus 1 because minus minus we want plus. This become 1 and so on. Think of the
3 pi by 2.
x. Sorry?
3 pi by 2.
Yes, okay. We'll check. Sin pi, 2 pi काहीतरी घेतलं तर हे 0 होईल. आपल्याला 0 नको. हे राहायला हवे. मग राहते कुठे? Pi by 2 ला राहतं. Sin pi by 2 1 असतं. So we are writing pi by 2. So f of pi by 2, 4 by pi, 1 by 1 square, sin pi by 2. What is sin pi by 2? 1.
1.
Right. Minus 1 by 3 square, sin 3 pi by 2.
Minus
Minus 1. Correct. 1 by 5 square, sin 5 pi by 2. 1. And so on. Okay, that pi by 4 will come here. Pi by 4 into f of pi by 2. Okay, we'll write that. Is equal to, this becomes 1 by 1 square plus 1 by 3 square plus 1 by 5 square plus so on. Okay, we just need now f of pi by 2. And here f of pi by 2 is equal to, we'll go to the function. Okay, this is your function defined. Is there pi by 2 taken, or is there pi by 2 discontinuous? At pi by 2, it is discontinuous, but the pi by 2 value is taken in this interval, isn't it? Pi by 2 ला इथे घेतला गेला आहे, x is equal to pi by 2 इथे आहे. So if we want f of pi by 2, which interval and which function you will consider? We want this f of pi by 2. Pi by 2 ने इथे व्हॅल्यू घेतली म्हणजे x pi by 2 हा इथे आहे आणि आपल्याला x pi by 2 ला व्हॅल्यू काढायची, म्हणजे तुम्ही हे फंक्शन घेणार की पहिलं की दुसरं?
first.
First, घेऊ शकतो directly, no need of left hand right hand because it is equal given, means x is pi by 2 is here and we can choose from this. This is the function where we need f of pi by 2, so put x as pi by 2 in this. So what is the value? What is the value? Pi by 2. But if you are in doubt, इथे जर लेस इक्वल नसता आणि इथे जर लेस इक्वल असता तर what will be the value? f of pi by 2?
Minus pi by.
असं असतं, ठीक आहे. असं जर असतं तर तुम्ही x pi by 2 इथे आहे म्हटलं असता, म्हणजे x is equal to pi by 2 त्याच्यासाठीचं फंक्शन हे असतं आणि जेव्हा आपल्याला f of pi by 2 काढायचं असेल तर x ला पाय बाय 2 ठेवून दिला असता. सो पाय मायनस पाय बाय 2 that is what? Pi again. Pi by 2, right? That will be pi by 2 again. Getting? Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So your value is pi by 2. It is like this. So we can write f of pi by 2 is pi by 2. But if it is strictly, okay, just let me go back. If it is strictly less and strictly greater, then how will you find f of pi by 2? If it is not like less equal or like this, if it is just less than and if it is just greater than here, means it becomes discontinuous at pi by 2. And if you want to find the value of f of pi by 2, काय कराल? काय कराल बोला? लास्ट लेक्चरला केले आय गेस आपण 2 ठिकाणी केले. काय करतो? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So tell me the answer. हे जर असं स्ट्रिक्टली लेस असता, हा पण स्ट्रिक्टली लेस असता आणि तुम्हाला एफ ऑफ पाय बाय 2 सॉल्व्ह करायचा असता तर तुम्ही काय केलं असतं? करता का तुम्ही? थोडं बघता का झालेला अभ्यास? बोला काय केलं असतं आपण इकडे? हे जर असं असतं, नुसतं पुढे जाऊन उपयोग नाहीये ना. हे जर असं असतं आणि तुम्हाला एफ ऑफ पाय बाय 2 काढायचं असतं तर तुम्ही काय केलं असतं? इथे लेस इक्वल घेतल्यामुळे ठीक आहे, केलं आपण, डिरेक्टली फंक्शन घेतलं. पण असं असल्यावर what is f of pi by 2? Limit x tends to pi by 2 minus f of x plus limit x tends to pi by 2 plus f of x upon what? 2. Left hand limit plus right hand limit upon 2. Remember, if it is strictly discontinuous, means x is not taking the value here also and here also, then we'll go like this, left hand limit, right hand limit. But if it is taking, so we are just writing this as the function, and where if we want f of pi by 2, we are writing here pi by 2. Please remember all the conditions. Strictly आहे की त्याने पाय बाय 2 घेतलेला आहे, नाही घेतला तर काय केलं असतं? ठीक आहे, रिमेंबर इट. ओके चलो. सो f of pi by 2 is pi by 2. Pi by 4 into pi by 2 is this. And that is nothing but pi square by 8 as required. Is the required deduction. Okay. Sure. We'll go to the next question. Is there any doubt? You can ask now. Yes, any doubt? Sure. Next question. You are solving and telling me the answer. Find the Fourier series. Find the Fourier sine series for f of x is x into pi minus x in 0 to pi, and find summation n is 0 to infinity. 2n plus 1 cube. Ushali, Ishwarya, please don't put the attendance in between. Chalo, we are solving this. Find the Fourier sine series for what is the interval given?
0 to pi.
0 to
0
pi.
to pi, correct, which is half range. So we are finding half range Fourier, which series?
Sine.
Sine.
Sine series, right? It is given, so sine series. F of x is summation bn sine nx. N is 1 to infinity. Where bn is? Define bn.
2 upon pi integration
2 by pi,
sin nx dx.
0 to pi,
0 to pi f of x sin nx dx.
correct. Right? This is called 1. And this is, we have to find bn. The bn is 2 by pi integration 0 to pi x into pi minus x into sin nx dx. Okay, so it is 2 by pi, 0 to pi, multiply inside, otherwise it will be 3 functions, right? So we multiply it inside, pi x minus x into x, x square into sin nx dx. And we have to solve the integration by,
Leibniz rule.
correct. What is u then?
Pi x minus
Pi x minus x square.
Right, this whole is u and this is v. Go ahead and solve and tell me bn, please. I'll help you in between, but you have to solve. You can ask me some values if you don't know. bn is 2 by pi. I'm writing it again. 0 to pi. Pi x minus x square into sin nx dx. U and this is v. Chalo, all are solving, please. Please solve. U v1, u as it is v1. Please check all of you are able to do this or not. Minus derivative of this. What is the derivative?
Pi minus 2x.
Pi x derivative is pi minus x square derivative is
Minus 2x.
right into integration of this.
Minus
Sin nx upon n square.
Correct. Then plus derivative of this,
minus 2
Minus 2
right? Integration of this,
cos nx upon n cube.
cos nx upon n square.
minus of minus cos becomes plus. Okay, are you everyone able to write this rule?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Don't hurry, means writing minus and this minus and plus. हे पहिल्या स्टेपला करायची तुम्हाला गरज नाही. फक्त रूल नुसार यू लिहा, व्ही लिहा, जिथे ते साइन पडेल तिथे लिहा, अल्टरनेट प्लस मायनस लिहा, जिथे इंटिग्रेशनला डेरिव्हेटिव्हला पडतात ते लिहा. सायन्स एक करायची घाई करू नका, लाईक मायनस मायनस प्लस, त्याने गोंधळ होईल. सो जिथे जसे सायन्स आहे ते तसेच राहू देत. अपर लोअर लिमिट्सला विचार करा. ओके, 2 by pi. Upper limit is pi. So if it is pi, what will be the value? This value,
Pi square minus pi square 0.
that is
0.
right. Pi into pi, pi square minus pi square, 0 into anything, 0. Now if it is pi here,
Minus pi. Sin pi 0.
0.
sin n pi. Sin n pi is 0 and 0 into anything is 0.
0.
Right. If it is pi here, it will survive. So plus minus minus 2 cos n pi upon n cube. Upper limit is done. Minus lower limit, we are writing x is 0. So what if x is 0 here?
0.
Right? 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0 into anything, 0. What about this? If x is 0,
0.
0.
sin 0, 0, 0 into anything, 0. Correct. And what about this? It will survive. Plus minus minus 2 cos 0. What is cos 0?
1.
1 upon n cube. And this is done. So now we can collect together. Here it is minus, here it is minus minus plus. So we can take out 2 upon n cube as common. This is minus minus plus, there is 1. And here is minus cos n pi. That means 4 upon pi n cube 1 minus minus 1 raised to n is your Bn. Can you just check your answer?
Yes.
Please check. If you are getting this, very good. Please don't put your attendance here. I already told you, Aishwarya. What is the problem, Aishwarya? 27 roll number. Is there any problem? You have written it 3 times, beta. I told you, don't put your attendance in chat box. Please wait. We have started late. Don't hurry. We were 10 minutes late. Wait. Okay, Bn is done. Bn is done. We are writing it in. Where we are writing it?
First equation.
F of x.
Right, in equation number 1. That is f of x is equal to, what is f of x?
X into pi minus x.
Right, x into pi minus x is summation Bn 4 upon pi n cube 1 minus minus 1 raised to n into,
Sin nx.
right, sin nx is the required Fourier series. Is there any deduction? Required which Fourier series? Half range, I guess. Half range Fourier sine series. Right, there is a deduction. And how is the deduction? So for that we will, do I need to open the series? Okay, we'll open because there is summation n is 0 to infinity given. You can just check once. So here it is. Summation generally it is n is 1 to infinity, but here it is given 0 to infinity. Means first we'll open it and we'll see now next what will happen. So we'll again make a sum of it. So try to open it. 4 by pi is out. Summation 1 minus minus 1 raised to n upon n cube into sin nx. Okay, chal, open it. 4 by pi. If n is 1, what will be the term? If n is 1, check and tell me the term.
2 by n cube.
2 upon 1.
Right? Minus 1 raised to 1 minus 1. 1 minus minus 1, that is
Plus
2.
2.
2 by 1 cube upon sine, 2 by 1 cube into sine 1x. What will be the next term?
0.
What is next term? For n is 2.
0.
Right. Minus 1 square, that is plus 1. 1 minus 1, 0. 0 into anything, 0. What is next if n is 3?
2 upon
2 upon 3 cube sine 3x. What if it is 4?
0.
0.
0. What if it is 5? 2 by 5 cube
2 by 5 cube into
sine
sin
5x.
5x.
What if it is 6? 0.
0.
What if it is 7? 2 by
7
7
cube
cube.
into sin.
Correct.
Sin 7x.
Right. So this is the term. Here 2 is common. Take it out. It becomes 8 by pi into sin x upon 1 cube plus sin 3x upon 3 cube plus sin 5x upon 5 cube plus so on. Okay, if you can see here, let me just write this x into pi minus x. We don't want that x. We want the values. Summation, inside summation, you want -1 raised to n. You just try to open the terms and see how will be the terms. If any 0, what is the first term? -1 raised to 0, 1 upon
1.
0 plus 1, 1 cube. If n is 1, what is the term? -1 upon 2 plus 1, 3 cube. If n is 2, -1 square plus 1 upon 2, 2, 4 plus 1, 5 cube. If n is 3, -1 cube, -1 upon 6 plus 1, 7 cube,
Sir,
plus minus. These are the terms. Okay, this is what we need. And here if we check, we have this, here we want negative, here we want positive, here negative. So which x you will choose? What x is? Which x will give you here negative? Sin 3, what is -1, -1? बोला ना, केलं ना लास्ट एक्झाम्पल मध्ये,
Pi by 2.
right? Pi by 2, sin pi by 2, this will be +1, this will be -1, this will be +1, right? As required. So put x is pi by 2 in this. So we get x into pi minus x into x is pi by 2. Pi by 2 into pi minus pi by 2. X into pi minus x, right? So x is pi by 2, we are writing pi, 8 by pi into sin pi by 2, 1 upon 1 cube, plus sin 3 pi by 2, -1 upon 3 cube,
1 upon 3 cube.
plus 1 upon 5
5
cube,
cube.
-1 upon 7 cube,
7.
plus so on. And we'll solve this. Pi minus pi by 2, pi by 2 into pi by 2,
Pi square by 4.
pi square by 4. Into this comes here and get multiplies. Pi by 8 is this 1 by 1 cube. Right. So it is pi square into pi cube upon 32 is this. But this is what we have seen. This is nothing but any 0 to infinity, -1 raised to n upon 2n plus 1 cube. Isn't it? बघा इथे मी सॉल्व करून दाखवलं. हे म्हणजेच this one. Correct? So we get the value pi cube by 32. Done. This is the answer as required. Okay, so here we have completed 0 to 2 pi, minus pi to pi, and 0 to pi, all the intervals. So in next lecture, we'll start with the arbitrary interval, that is L intervals. Okay, just wait, don't leave. I'll take attendance and then you can leave. Please wait. Thank you for being patient. Bye bye. Take care. Closing now. Thank you.